I'm gonna rotate it. It's trying to make me rotate. It's gonna make me rotate. I didn't want to rotate. It's making me rotate, and I don't want to rotate, y'all. Hello, hello, come on in. How's everybody? How's everybody? Come on in. I'm just working today, y'all. I got some shirts I gotta do, so I'm trying to get that together. Hey, who is that? Hey, as told by Tina. Hello, honey. As soon as my tab update, I can see who it is up there. I'm so far away. I'm at work. You at work too? Let me get this up and running. I'm off work today, but I'm at home working, so I thought I'd do a live because you know I'm trying to grind, girl. I'm trying to grind. So I'm working, I'm doing T-shirts today. I am doing T-shirts. There we go, I can see you. As told by Tina, I'm at work listening. Okay. You look pretty. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I decided to come in and, get some watch hours and work on my shirts and go live. Hey, bye. Welcome, welcome. How are you today? Yeah, I am doing, I got some orders I got to fill, so I said I better get to work while I'm off work. Yesterday I was off, I was sick, so yeah. So here I am, working away. How's everybody's day going today? I gotta get some new mats. My mats is all wore out. So I'm using tapes on the corners to hold them down. Good, good. You having a blessed day at work today, Tina? Y'all gonna be seeing me get up and down, like I said, because I'm working. Got all kinds of stuff going on. I'll be showing you guys some of my shirts I've done. I got my my fly swatter in here because it's like 2 flies in the house and I can't stand them. They keep flying around my head. You got a few more hours to go, Tina? Where are you located, Tina? I'll be right with you in a minute. Just gotta get this. I'm making right now. I'm making a Black Lives Matter shirt. I got an order for a Black Lives Matter shirt, so that's what I'm making right now. And I'm just trying to get the right size before I get it cut out. The shirt I'm making it for is like it's a 2X, so it has to be pretty big. I just gotta get these measurements right. I'll be right with you guys in a minute. So, okay, we get layout. What images are these? I'm doing the Black Lives Matter shirt, and the image that I'm pulling up says it's too big, so just bear with me for just a second. When I do this, it has to be just right, because if not, it won't cut right. So I don't know if you guys ever use a Cricut machine, but the image has to be like perfect. I think I got it. I think I got it. All right. Oh, it's gonna be close, but we'll see. So we'll let that cut, and I'm gonna come back over here and get to chatting. You live in St. Louis. I ain't never been to St. Louis. I haven't been to a lot of places, but I haven't been to St. Louis. Ain't that where Sweetie Pies is? Have you ever been to Sweetie Pies? I think it's over in St. Louis. Yeah. I've been wanting to try me some Sweetie Pies. I used to love they show. They show don't come on anymore. Have you ever been to Sweetie Pies over there? They got a restaurant called Sweetie Pies, and she used to have a show. Yeah, yeah. I want to come over there and eat some of her food. So is all her restaurants still up and running? My machine stopped, y'all. Okay. Is the food as good as she said it is? as they say it is. They said it's really good food. Y'all got my YouTube cup, but it's just water in it. It's no coffee. I already had my coffee this morning. She did. I think that mess with her son, they canceled. Yeah, he a mess. All that she did for him, unbelievable. He ought to be ashamed of himself. But she the one that put him on the map. Had him all set when he came home, and he totally went the opposite way. Ain't that something? She built a kingdom, and he took about ready to tear it down. Because he want to rap and can't even rap or sing. Girl, I was like, boy, you better stick to cooking because you can't rap. Talking about he want to rap, make a rap song. What's wrong with him? His mama got an empire. Just crazy. Yeah, too old to be a rapper. It's too old. Ain't got no sense. Bless her heart. That's how your kids do. Well, can do. Not all kids do that, but just selfish. That's selfish. I'm gonna have to get over to St. Louis. I want to really try her food. And I really used to love that show, girl. I used to watch all her episodes. She was like the auntie that won here. You know how you had them aunties that you just love no matter what? I got stuff everywhere. This one of the shirts I done. I don't know if you can see it, but that's one of the shirts I've been working on. And then I just did this one. Somebody wanted it. This was a custom one. I don't know if you can see it. I can't breathe, and then it says, get your knee off my neck. And I really should have had put never forget, but they wanted it this way, so that's the way I made it. And then this other one is just a Black Matters Live t-shirt. I gotta turn on my heat press over here so that can be warming up. Good morning, Harrison Family Vlogs. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Thank you, Tina. You like the red one? Yeah, so when I'm not at work, this is what I'm doing. I do this on the side. I customize a lot of different things. I'm getting ready to start customizing. It's going to be a domino set for the men or women. I just don't know what to call it yet because it's going to have different kind of activities and stuff in the box. This weed and stuff right here is something else. See, I had to come on here and show people what I do in the process of making one t-shirt, because so many people, they be like, oh, that's too much, oh, that's too much. Well, some people don't know the process of what it takes to make one T-shirt. This isn't it isn't like I'm doing it off print or digital. This is vinyl. I usually work with a lot of vinyl. I work with glitter and everything. As told by Tina, says make one that says we've been the shit since since time extension. I was gonna make one that says Black Lives Matter because we are extension. I think I'm gonna still make it. I like that. We've been the shit since time existed. I might have to do that one too, Tina. Yeah, so yeah, I had to come on here. Then I have to be. You got to look real close to see where you're peeling and what you're peeling, because you don't want to peel the wrong thing. It's just a mess. It's so hard for me to use my left hand. I'm not left-handed. I had to bring it back to the picture to make sure I don't pick up the wrong thing. But yeah, it's consuming, especially that one with the yellow. There's so much detail in it. See, I'm doing something wrong already. I picked up the wrong letter. Can't do that. We can't do that. Bear with me for a minute. I done picked out the wrong. This one is kind of tricky. Okay, I almost picked up the wrong thing. Let me get this back on track. We've been shit since we existed. You can do just about anything. I seen a video the other day where the girl that made eyebrows out of what is it, the water slide print, and she put them on this girl eyes, and they looked just so real. The girl didn't have no eyebrows. I said, now how in the heck did she do that? I might have to do this one over because this ain't coming. That B, I messed that B up. I pulled the wrong. Oh, I think I messed that B up. I'm gonna have to do it over. Yeah. I might do this over. Because it just didn't. kill that fly. Yep, I'm gonna have to recut this. Look at the bee. The bee is all messed up. I can't do that. It gotta be perfect. See, this is the process I have to go through. All the time. Mess up, you gotta do it right. I can't have nobody's shirt looking like this, so gotta have it right. I still ain't went. I still ain't went and got these jacked up nails done yet. I keep my hands. I wash my hands a lot, so my hands is always in water. And I don't like wearing fake nails, so I try to get my regular nails done. That ain't working. That ain't working because I keep my hands wet too much. All right, let me try this again. It shouldn't take long to cut it. Hi, Zaya. Hello. You love these nails? Girl, if I show you these nails up close, they horrible right now. They are chipped up and broke up. Welcome and thanks for coming, Zaya Rose. I do shirts. I customize shirts. So what I'm doing right now is a Black Lives Matter t-shirt. Somebody ordered a Black Lives Matter t-shirt. And I have a couple of more. And actually, I got one YouTuber shirt to make, so I got to do a YouTube shirt also. So I'm going to be doing that. But right now, I'm working on the Black Lives Matter. I just gave you a thumbs up. Thank you, thank you. Hello, Bobby Mendoza. Welcome. Glad to have you. Thanks for coming. Guys, none of my moderators are in here right now, but please make sure to reach out to each other, thumbs up the chat for me, and share it out. I would appreciate that. Right now, what I'm trying to accomplish is getting monetized, so you guys will see me coming on and off, doing pop-ups, dropping new videos, so I appreciate all your support. And what I'm currently doing now, again, I'm making a Black Lives Matter t-shirt for somebody that ordered it. Can I make you a blue jacket? What kind of blue jacket? Because I sew too. Don't ask me what I can make. I can make just about anything. What kind of blue jacket? Or are you joking, Bobby Mendoza? Bobby, I cannot moderate the chat right now because I'm working. I am working right now. But feel free to reach out to each other. Okay, feel free to reach out. So we have what is it? Zaya Rose is in the chat. Bobby Mendoza Desert is in the chat. We got As Told by Tina is in the chat. Thank you, Tina. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So right now what I'm getting ready to do, I'm going to put this in my Cricut machine and it's going to cut out the design for my t-shirt. I just messed up the first design, so I had to put it back in and do it over. So yeah, just hang out with me as I work. This shouldn't take long to get cut. What I'm doing now is just sizing up the image again in the cut space, which can be very tedious sometimes when you're doing a big image, because it can come over or it won't cut the image right. It can be messed up. So so let's get it cutting. I have my heat presses over here heating up. After I get the design all cut out and printed out, then I'll go ahead and fill out the image. Oh, Bobby, no, I just don't give that position away easily. It's usually, that somebody that has been in my chats and we have grown to know each other. So yeah, but I appreciate it. Thank you, Tina. I'm just so grateful to have you all in here. I appreciate it very much. So Bobby, if you keep coming and you start to come and I see you around, and maybe yes, I would make you a moderator. Most of my mods I got a relationship with already, so I just don't just make anybody a moderator. And a while back, I had some problems with, I had made people moderators, when I first started, and it wasn't good. People was deleting people and, just not being good moderators or honest people. So I had to learn by that mistake. But I appreciate it. If you guys just can share me out, make sure you like and share. I gladly appreciate that. So how is your day going today, Bobby Mendoza and Zaya? Do you guys want to see some of the shirts I did? I had just showed Tina some of the shirts I did. So this is like one of the hottest ones that I've been making, that I'm still making since June 19th. I have made so many of these shirts. And then this one is a customized one also that somebody wanted. I Can't Breathe on the front for George. And then on the back, it says, "Get your knee off my neck." And then this one here is just another color. It's the gold one that I done for somebody. So yeah, and of course I did my own YouTube shirt. So yeah. So I'm just right now I'm doing a Black Lives Matter shirt. Somebody wanted a Black Lives Matter shirt. They ordered a Black Lives Matter, so that's what I'm doing. I'm going to try to attempt this again because the first one I did, I accidentally grabbed a B. So yeah. Deborah's glad tidings. Hi, how are you? Thank you for coming, Deborah's glad tidings. I'm glad to have you here. So what I'm doing right now, I am filling t-shirt orders. So I thought while I'm working on while I'm working, why not have some company and people come in and chat, get to know each other. So everybody, welcome Deborah Glads to the live. I got to get new mats. My mats are wearing out so bad, and I haven't had time to go out and get some. I guess I could order them, but so now I've been using like tape to hold the corners down. I mean, it's sticking in the middle, but the corners are all wore out, so I'm using tape. So right now what I'm just peeling off of here is tape. How are you doing today, Deborah? So let me get this tape off of here. Get that off. Okay. So again, this is very tricky. You got to look really close at what you're doing before because you can barely see it. You can't even see it. So I was saying before, people will want to order things, and once I tell them the price, they say, oh, that's too much, or no, I can't afford that. The thing is, when I do these shirts, I'm doing vinyl, so it's a process for me. This is one shirt I'm doing. And I don't think people understand that process, so let me make sure I don't grab a letter. Here, that's more. So I'll show you guys how I do it. I'm doing good, honey. I'm doing good. Off today. Yesterday I had to leave work early yesterday because I didn't feel good, and I think it was like food poisoning I had. The day before I had ordered like a gyro, and I ate it, and then that next morning my stomach was messed up so bad that I actually left work early, and I never leave work early. I never really call in. I go to work. I'm not one of those people that call in a lot at all. I have to really be sick to call in to work. So yeah, so you see I got part of it started. It's a process, and people think that these t-shirts can be made fast, but they really can't, unless you're doing like an easy image. But as you can see, the image might look easy, but usually it's a process. You got to be careful that you're not picking out the wrong thing. So now I'm going to work on the Black Lives. This is the black. Now I'm doing the lives matter. I believe. It's very, very hard to see. See, I almost got the L. So I got to be careful when I'm doing this. tell me, do any of you have any kind of, hi Trika, welcome sis, glad to have you. So does anybody have like a hobby or a side hustle or business that they do on the side other than your regular 8-hour shifts of working? What I'm learning, a lot of people have side jobs or they have side hustles. So this is the E I'm pulling off now. We got the E. And once I have all this, the letters out, I'll line it up on the shirt and put it on the press. I have the press over there heating up now. So, let's see. As told, Trika Living, congratulations, sis, on your 4K watch hours. Everybody, Trika Living is one of my moderators. She's in the building. Yesterday, she just got monetized, so guys, be sure to pick her up. Good looking, hunky. Really high, Peter North here, old adult film star, huge fan of yours, a huge fan of mine. Old adult film. It says really high, Peter North here, old adult film star, huge fan of yours. Yeah, Peter, sorry, I don't know nothing about adult films. I ain't never been in no adult films. Are you saying you do adult films? Yes, Trika. How does it feel to be monetized, sis? How does it feel to be monetized? You have put in a lot of hard work. Thank you, huh? Thanks for sharing me out. Trika, can you drop a couple of the people links in the chat for me? As told by Tina, I don't know why you're not one of my moderators. I thought I made you one of my moderators a long time ago. Is it okay if I make you one, sis? I know you're at work. That's okay. You felt relieved? You was putting in a lot of hard work, girl. You were putting in a lot of hard work. You and Tina both. Now, see, I can't see this one. Sometimes you got to put it up to the light to be able to catch the... There we go. Believe it or not, y'all, I did this wrong again, but it can still work. I think I'm going to like how this looks when it's done. I like when people tell me to just do my own thing and then I don't have to worry about doing it a certain way. So. Ooh. So I'm going to do it and then I'm going to tell y'all what I did wrong. I'm not going to tell you right now, but That's because I'm on here doing lives and talking. I'm on here doing lives. Hey, Dan's video. Welcome, welcome. How are you today? And then we got DJ SB Chile. Hello, how are you and welcome. Welcome to the chat. Glad to have you. Make sure to thumbs up the chat, please. And if you can, share me out. I appreciate it. I'm working on becoming monetized also, so I need your help. Oh, I got my trash box over here. So, okay, guys, I got it all cut out. And I think I want it just like this. But it was supposed to be the other way. So look at it. It's going to look nice on the shirt. I think I like it like this. This is different. This is a different one. So let me get this out of the way. My press is all ready to go. I'm currently really like busy with making T-shirts and other things, so I've been blessed that way. So this is my 3X shirt. So this is the 3X shirt that's going on. So let's see. Dan's video, about to share the link. I'll be back soon. Okay, thank you. Thanks, Dan video. So I'm going over here, guys, just to heat up my shirt and get it pressed out a little bit. So you guys can chat as you're in there. It'll just take me a second. This is a process. Everybody process for T-shirts is different. How they measure, how they put their prints on. But it's definitely time consuming. This is a pretty big shirt. This is like a 2X, so I had to make sure that I'm measured and upgraded. I have done so many of these shirts that I have, different shirts. I have my own process of how I measure, how I put the image on. Oh, this is gonna look good. That's perfect. Perfect. So let's see how this comes out. Yes, please, no spamming in the chat, please. Thank you. Do not spam in the chat. I didn't get to see what was said, but DJ SB Chili, please no spamming. The moderators will drop your link and share you. I mean, and put your link in. When you're doing this vinyl, if you are a t-shirt maker or you try to do this, the thing about it, you have to make sure, like when you peel the image out, you want to make sure that you're not getting like little bits and pieces everywhere, especially with white. White is like my worst thing to work with. So I'm going to take it over to the press and get it pressed out. This is how I hold my shirt and my image in place so it won't move. So I fold it all the way up and take it over here. I'll be right with you guys. We just get this set up here. I think I got it. I think I have it. So we're gonna let that sit for a minute. It gets really, really hot. Deborah Glad Tidy says hi at Trika Living. Trika Living says hi, Deb. How are you, sis? So yeah, guys, this is basically what I do when I'm off work. I'm usually making shirts or making something else. Like I said, I customize a lot of stuff. I customize blankets. I customize t-shirts. I customize cups. Again, I'm currently working on doing like a game package deal kind of thing with Domino's. So I'll be doing those. Just pressing it one more time before I take it off. Just gotta kind of let this stuff cool and this is a big image, so I had to press twice to make sure that images on there, so I'm going to press it again for 45 seconds. These heat press get really hot, like hot. Trika Living says, DJ, we're already family. Trika Living said, did you use this Cricut? Yes, I did. I cut the image out with my machine. Yep. Flower Melina. Hello, how are you? Welcome. How are you today? All right, guys, so, ooh, this thing is hot. So it's off the press, so I'm going to bring it over here. It's really hot. So some of the images that I have, you want to peel them when they're hot. Some you want to peel when they're cold. I don't have a little scraper. So I'll use I'm going to have to use this. But what I do, I usually just go over the image like this. Just like this. is the stretch bond. So with the stretch bond material, you don't see a lot of cracks in it. Press this one more time. Paper off. So this is like, again, it's called stretch bond material. So it kind of stretches. Usually you will see a lot of this kind of material, oh shoot, on athlete shirts, like, you know, on the basketball shirts, football shirts. So usually what I do after I get the image off is, get that plastic off, I take it back to the press. A lot of people don't do it, I do. I take it back to the press and I put like about 5 seconds of heat on it just to seal everything. And you can't do every material like that. I don't do every material. I won't bring every material back to the machine. So hold on. I want to get this right because outcome in just a second. Oh, it's hot, hot. This machine gets really, really hot. Let me cut it off. So you guys want to see? It looks nice, doesn't it? That's the Black Lives Matter one. So now I'm going to sit this and let it cool for a minute. I don't want to keep messing with it. But it turned out really nice. It turned out really nice. So let's see what the chat is saying. Watching from Mileno, you're watching Flower Mileno, you're watching from Kuwait. Is it nighttime in Kuwait or is it daytime over there? Ben's video. I used to do shirt designs and prints in high school. It's really cool to learn how to do. It is. It's fun. It's fun. I'm going to be doing hats next. I want to do hats. I have a hat press, and I haven't used it yet. It's like an extension to my regular press that I have. So I want to try that at the end. Deborah Glad Tidings. Hey, Flower. Deborah Glad Tidings says, hey, Dan's videos. And then their video says, hello, Deborah. Trika Living says, nice. And she'll be right back. So, what I'm getting ready to do, I got these other shirts. I got to get packed up because I got to have them mailed out today. One of them, 3 of them are going to California. And then, where's that other one going? Oh, to Muskegon, Michigan. I'm in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but this other one is going to Muskegon. Then I have one more to do, and I have to look to see where she's at. But I think she's in California too. So let me get the packing these shirts up. Get rid of this because this stuff sticks to everything. I like saving these though because, like when you're doing the little pick-ins and they fall all over, you just pick them up like this with the paper and it picks it right back up. So sometimes I like to keep these for a minute before I throw them away, especially if I'm going to be doing like big orders. So I'm going to usually when I fold the shirts, I try to have the image in the front. So, and have them really nicely packed for them. So. I used to work at a cleaners when I was like, I want to say I had to be like 16, 17. And I learned how to fold clothes. I learned how to clean spots. So I try to, make it really neat for them. At first I was putting them in just regular packaging. So I ordered up these little pre-packet papers. And I got 200 of these for like $24 off of Amazon, which was nice. I didn't know you can get them so cheap. And I always keep the size showing also on the other side. And then what I do, I just slip it in the bag. You want to make sure that you don't have the print in the front, so I make sure the print is in the back of the shirt as well when I'm packing it. And of course my phone is ringing. People always call when you're in the middle of your live. It's all nice and packaged. Looks really good, don't it? So I gotta pack up 3 of those. That sounds so cool. So now remember, you want to make sure that you keep the image in the front. Put it in the back. It's there. I said pretty soon I'm going to need an assembly line. Sometimes you'll find that you didn't make your fold quite thin enough to go in the pack, but that's okay too. They still fit. So that's what I'm doing, guys, today. I'm going fishing with my husband. See? Image is still there. You still can read it. It looks good. And you can tell the size on the back. So, I like that. So that's 2. I think this shirt I'm doing right here, I currently got 8 shirts to do. I got an order of 8 shirts for that one. I didn't think that the Juneteenth shirt was gonna take off so well like it did, but it did. I'm still making them. So Guys, if you don't know how to fold and package your shirt, you're learning today, huh? You are learning today. Again, the size is right there on that side. Let me grab a pack. Hi, the Barrows. Hello, welcome to the chat. Please don't spam the chat. Guys, we can't use here, friends, what else? Grow in the live. Is that spamming? Or what's another one? I can't think of another one right now. Return. So you just gotta watch what you use in the chat because it'll, like the moderators, delete it, and sometimes it'll do it on its own. So this is shirt. Oh, that's a little cricket. That's okay. This is shirt number 3. So we got it all. This is the one that I got 8 shirts to do. The person that ordered the shirts, they want them in different colors. All the colors I have with all the different images. So, and then last but not least, we got the Black Lives Matter t-shirt, which turned out very nice. I like it. I like it. I like it. So yeah, my husband called on his break saying, we went fishing today. Yeah, I'm like his fishing buddy. But this year, it hasn't been bad because his friend has been going a lot with him, which I'm like, oh, thank you. It gets hot. I love to fish too, but my husband, he fishes like overkill. If he could be out there all day, every day, he would be there. He would definitely be there. Let me make sure I got this image yet. He would definitely be there. So I appreciate everybody coming in. I had planned to come on here and do just this. Come on while I'm working and chit chat. So we got that one. I think I'm gonna have to do this one sideways. Yeah. This is a bigger one. This is at 2X. This one is real big. My mom loves fishing too. I'm not big on fishing. I like, you know what, Dennis? I like to fish. I like to be out there on the water. It's very relaxing. But my husband is so serious. He gets so serious about on that water, and it gets like, would you let me fish and you do your thing and I'm gonna do my thing? And I've been fishing for years. I've been fishing ever since I was a little girl, but he still likes to say, nope, you got to do this. And so sometimes I'm just like, oh. But when you're out there on the water, it's really relaxing. That's the main thing. And there's my Black Lives Matter shirt. Didn't that turn out well? So I was supposed to like leave this part of the matter. It was supposed to be like this part. So instead I left the border, which is cool. It looks good. I like it. I like. So let me grab my little book because I got to see who's next on my list. Yes, I have a planner. I keep a planner because the orders, they come in and people, it's so funny because some people that know that I make sure, so they'll come up to me, Rhea, I need this, and then I like it like this, and I like it like this, and I'm like, hold up, let me write it down. Give me a chance to write it down. They think you're supposed to remember all that stuff. So, I got my check off list here, my order list. This is a page I let my my grandbaby right now. So we gotta get that out of there. So we got that one. That one. Oh, the YouTuber. I have to make a YouTube shirt. Gotta do that, and then the 6 of the other. So. I haven't did a YouTube shirt in a while, but let's do the YouTube shirt so I can get that out the way. Because after I make all these shirts, I'm going to the post office and get them sent out. And I'm trying to do this before he gets here, so he won't be like, "We ain't got time for that. We're going fishing. Remember I told you we're going fishing." So let's get that out since I got that complete. That right there. So yeah, just getting everything set up. You gotta go to your computer, go back to your images. You gotta save some images. Basically save them, or you can create your own. There with you guys. This YouTube shirt I'm making is from one of the YouTubers. That one, I think it's too sexy for something. Too sexy for you. I got so many like YouTube. Guys, bear with me. I'm just trying to find my file for the YouTube one. I really don't even know what happened to it. I don't see it. Okay, so right now I can't find it. Oh, frustrating. Okay. I think with this one, I'm going to, some of these images are so big. I'm noticing like one of them says 250 width. That's why I couldn't find it because it's like way in space somewhere. So let me get it size where I can find it. It's doing something strange, y'all. I'll be there soon. Just bear with me, guys. That's 5. There it is. This is the process I have to go through to make these shirts. People think it's so easy to do. I try to tell people it's not an easy process. It can be on some different projects, but overall it's some work because you got to size it for the shirt, you got to add the person name. We're going to do this image in just one, the YouTube itself is going to be one whole image, and I think what I'm going to do is then put her name at the, her channel name. I try to make all the YouTube shirts different, just because everybody don't want the same shirt, and I try not to use like a lot of color. I still try to keep it professional. I like the professional look. I know some people like wild colors and different things, but I like the professional look. So this is going to be, that is with this 9. what I'm currently using, this is glitter vinyl. Glitter vinyl tends to run a little bit more than the regular vinyl. So what I'm going to do is get my little handy dandy Cricut board. Thank you guys for being so patient and waiting on me. It's a process though. The video says, once I get paid, I'm going to buy a planner. Laughing out loud, I need one too. I know planners is just important. You got to have planners. Especially when you're doing a lot of stuff, you got to have a planner. Some people think they don't need it, but it helps out a lot. It keeps you organized. Keeps you organized. So what I'm doing, I'm just lining this up to be ready to get cut. The vinyl sometimes stays a little bit better than, the glitter vinyl can sometimes stay better than that regular vinyl because I don't know, I think it's because it's thicker, but I'm still secure because I don't want it to pop up. I have to get new boards. These boards is worn out. Somebody had made a video showing the way that you clean the boards without having to go buy new ones, and they're just like new. So I tried that, and I was like, it made a mess. It made my boards worse, so I won't be trying that again. Unless it's a different way. So I'm going to just take my little pieces of tape and just secure them on the corners, just in case it decides it wants to pop up or something. And this works fine for me right now, but I know eventually I got to get boards. And the boards come in different styles of boards. They have boards for fabric, for vinyl, for wood. I just got my my cutter to do acrylic and wood. I'm so excited. I haven't got a chance to use it yet, but I have it. So we got that on. So what I'm going to do is put it in a Cricut machine. I call this machine everything but the right name. I call it a Cricut, which is the right name. I call it Circuit. I never can get it right. One minute I have it, one minute I don't. Dan's vlog says, I was thinking about starting back with shirts. I have a few orders and ideas planned. I just need to finish the website and get equipment for it. Yeah. Well, what I've been doing over time, Dan's, is basically I got the Cricut for my birthday. I got the press for my birthday. I got the tablet for my birthday. And I had no idea how to use this machine, but I have learned so much. So over time, I have been buying different things. Like since I, do the customized shirts, what I do, the money that I get, I invest it back into my business, and it's been doing well. So I've been able to buy a lot of stuff that I need. I bought me a new printer. I'm gonna be doing an unboxing of that soon, and I just keep building on little things. So you got to start somewhere. I have not got my website up. I'm kind of still iffy about a website. I don't know if I want one or not yet. I was gonna try SC for it. Maybe that'll work for me for right now. Oh, you're welcome, the Barrows. I just thank you guys for coming in. I'm glad to have you. All right, so let me get this cut so we can get this other shirt going. And then that big order, I'm gonna start letting that cut because the one that I have for the 6 fists with those, that one is very, very detailed. It's very detailed. and it takes me some time to pick out the lettering. If I don't kill these two flies that keep flying around here. Maybe I'll do a video on how to set up the Cricut machine or something. Because I know a lot of people ask questions about how to set it up. Okay, so we're going to get that cut out. I'm going to grab the shirt for this lady. I had to grab my Doritos. I gotta check to make sure I have the right size for her. So So what you guys just heard, I already know what the problem is. I did not set it on the proper setting for when I got ready to get, to do that cut. So I had to shut it down. And I'll just replace it with a different one. Oh, I didn't really even cut. Well, cut some, but it will not cut. If you do not put this thing on the right setting, it will shut down on you totally. So just cut this again. So those are some of the mistakes you learn. You want to make sure that you have your machine on the right setting, because if you don't, it won't work. And you can try to tear up your machine. So let me just put this on here real quick too. I was going to do it in black. Now I'm doing it in white. Y'all get to see all my bloopers and everything. How I'm messing up. Let me check for her size real quick. She's been waiting on this shirt for a while because I've been so busy with filling orders that's coming in. She won this shirt a while ago, and I feel bad because for a minute, I had even forgotten that she won it, and I was supposed to make it. So I'm trying to do right and get it to her in a timely manner. Now that, let's see what size. All right, so we got that. I'm not going to tell her size over the. So is sexy too much for you, Coleman? That's who shirt I'm working on. Sexy too much for you, Coleman. So, now that we got that out the way, you know whose shirt we're working on. So yeah, guys, you get to see me make bloopers and all that fun stuff, and the headache I go through or putting this vinyl on, and so you get to see me make a not so perfect video. Which most of the time in my lives they're not perfect. I always have bloopers. I always have all kinds of craziness go on, or I don't have something set up, or I'm used to it now, and I'm okay with it. So if you coming to watch Ree does that, just know she's gonna have bloopers. The camera might fall. You know, something crazy like that may happen. That's the norm. That is the norm for me, y'all. I haven't quite got the task of, you know, just having stuff set up in order when I'm working. When I'm working, it's like I can't have it in order because I'm trying to work, trying to run the live. So that's why I appreciate the moderators that I do have, because they'll come in and, you know, they'll do it for me. But if you're just in here, you guys get to know each other, pull each other up. Please remember to thumbs up the live. Yeah, do all those nice things for me. I would gladly appreciate it. So I probably will try to come back on live later, but I'm going fishing with my husband, so I don't know what time I'm gonna be back. I don't know when I'll be back, because we could be out there till 9 o'clock catching fish, or at least till 8. And it's a beautiful day too. I'm almost guaranteed. It's almost guaranteed that he is gonna have me on that water all day. So okay, let's cancel this. Yes. So we got it. We're going to make it again. Say continue. And now let me put what kind of material I'm cutting. Alright, I think we got it now. I believe we got it. This image shouldn't take that long to cut because it's just YouTube. And then what I'll do is add her YouTube channel name to it also. Let me grab it first. Got her shirt. We're going to put hers on white because that's what she wanted, is a white shirt. And I usually order my shirts in bulk. Because they get pretty, if you order them like one shirt and buy like 1 or 2 shirts, it can be very expensive. So I order them usually in bulk. And I do it that way because it's cheaper. And sometimes I don't even have to pay for, sometimes I don't have to, what is it doing? Well, I guess it's just, I don't know if that's the, it's cutting. It's just making a funky sound while doing it. Okay. That was weird. I don't know why I did that. So I'm kind of puzzled. Right now, what I'm going to do is just fill out the letters of the YouTube. And then we're going to get this set up on that shirt of hers. This is the glitter. If you're new to the chat, please remember to thumbs up and like and share me out if you can, please. I would appreciate it. I would. So, you don't want to have wasted material, so what I'm just doing, I'm trimming it out a little bit because I don't want to waste a lot of this material. So we have that one. You want to keep your scraps because you can use these scraps. I got a box with nothing but scraps in them. So that's helpful. So what I'm doing now, so remember this is going to be just one total thing. I'm doing hers in the red. I think the red looks nice. I haven't did one in just all red. So let's see how that's going to look on the shirt. That out. So this is how hers is going to look. I did hers in the red. I think it's going to look nice. And then I think I'm going to do her name in black. So let's get the shirt. Let me get up some of this mess. Try to pick up as clean as I go because this stuff, as you work it, it gets everywhere. So I'm going to take her shirt. Oh, dang it. I didn't put on the heat press, but I'm just going to put it on the heat press. It's probably still warm. And it is. It's still warm. So that is a good thing. Also, I'll be downloading part 2 of G his fishing journey. Part 2 is going to be him cleaning the fish, which is so nasty. So guys, you want to make sure to catch that. I'll have that up today and running. just did just now. I just moved out some of the crinkles in the shirt so I'll be able to work on it a little bit better. And we are working with white. White is like the worst. It picks up everything. Let's get this on here. Oh, the letter's at 5%, huh? I want to make hers bigger. This is small. Right, okay, excuse me, I got cords going every which way because, especially because this is starting to run down. I don't know, I think I want to make this bigger because this shirt is a lot bigger. It looks small. Guys, I don't like it. It looks really small on this shirt. So I'm going to make her image a little bigger. It's Lady Lily. Hello, every and Maz in chat. New to the chat, but not your channel. Well, welcome, Lily. Glad to have you. Glad to have you. Come on in. My mods, I had one of my mods was here, but she left. But you guys are welcome to get to know each other. Yes. I don't like the size of this YouTube on this shirt. It looks little. What you guys think? That looks really, really little. I don't like it. I want it bigger. I would like it to be bigger. So you know what that calls for, right? Another cut. And this is some of the stuff you go through sometimes when you're doing t-shirts. You might have a size that you thought was right for the shirt, then you might want to do a different shirt. Because you see mine is like one across here, so I think I want to make it just a little bit bigger and a little bit wider. So I'm going to do that. I am going to do that. I'm trying to see. Where's my machine making that sound? It's not this. So, let me see. I might have to change. I don't have any more of the red, I don't think. Maybe downstairs I do. I have more of the black. But I want the red. Bear with me, guys. I gotta go run downstairs to see if I got more of this red. So I'll be right back. stuff is expensive. You don't want to be wasting it, and that's what I'm doing. Well, I can always use this on probably somebody else's shirt. But let me move this shirt out the way. But those are the dilemmas you go through. You go through that sort of thing, but let me tell you, I get some of my material from some everywhere, but this stuff is expensive, and when you cut, you want to know the precise size. You want to know what design you're doing because it costs. It's not cheap. And this is the Crickets glitter. They're so expensive. Cricket is really expensive. They need to get it together when it comes to this material. It's like, it just don't make no sense. And then, what I have found out, theirs is very hard to like pick and cut, and when you're weeding, the Cricket has the most rough material. I found some of the cheaper materials are better than the Cricket. Not to be putting Cricket down, but y'all need to come up with a better system of weeding. Because y'all vinyl is not easy to weed at all. And I have used many different vinyls, and you know, I done worked with some cheap ones that was awesome. I done worked with some expensive ones that were really crappy. So let me get this measured out. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make it a little bigger. So I'm gonna measure it out. I just didn't like that size for that shirt. That's a bigger size shirt, so I want to make sure that it looks nice on the shirt. I'm going to make sure it looks nice on the shirt. Vinyl is something else. Lady Lily says, how can I purchase a t-shirt from you? I love supporting Black businesses and would like to order today if possible. Lady Lily, can you hit me in my Instagram? Let me see. Hold on for a minute. I'll put my link in there for you in a minute. Also, I play Lady Bingo on my platform and would like to use your shirt as the winning prize of their choice, which will promote your business, if that's okay. What this one I have on, the Reed does that one. I'm just turning on my other phone. And then I'm going to drop my link in here, and then we can talk about it. You message me after the live, or I will message you. I'm out of breath, y'all. I ran up the stairs. Woo! I'm out of shape. But yeah, Lady Lily, what I can do is I'll drop my Instagram down in the chat. You can reach out to me there, message me, and we can talk there, or by phone or whatever. I only have a YouTube channel and don't do other social media platforms. Oh, well, you want to email me? You got an email? Yes, you can do that. You can put your email in the chat. Yep. You can do that. And then that way I can reach out to you by email. I'll put my email in the chat too. I'm just waiting for this phone to boost up. I got so many little. I think I might have had that cord in a way when it was cutting because it was making some funky sounds a minute ago. I'm going to drop my email in just a minute. Let me get this set up. Okay. I think I got it. So let's, guys, bear with me for a minute because I gotta resize this. While you guys are waiting, Lily, I'm gonna drop my my email in here. You guys too. There's my email. Is it Lili or Lily? Everybody calls you. There's my email right there, so you can reach out to me at on my social. On my email right here. And then we can stay connected. So, where's that little YouTube thing at? Okay. I'm getting ready to resize it. Here. Okay, I think this should work. This should work. This is a little bit bigger and better. That image I just had was way too small for the shirt, so we don't want it that small. So we have one and just a little bit more. All right, let's see what happens. Continue. And then we're going to remember to pick what kind of material it was so I won't have another blue. So browse all material, and then I'm going to just type in the material that I'm using, which is glitter, and hit search. See what it does. All right, it's cutting, it's cutting. Okay, that's fine. It's pronounced Lily. Okay. Oh, you are so welcome. No, thank you. Thank you for reaching out to me. I appreciate that. Yes. Guys, remember, if you're new in the chat, please remember to like and share the live. I would appreciate it. I am currently working at my 4K for monetization. So it would be gladly appreciated if you would just share out the link or just share with your friends. And please remember to thumbs up the chat. I have never did a live at this time of the day before. So I wanted to do something different. I was like, well, I'm off today. And I don't like that sound. I'm off today. And I said, well, why not? Let me go on early. Due to my husband wanting to go fishing. That's number 2. But I just wanted to reach out to a different crowd of people to see how it would go. And I'm glad to have all 5 of you in here. I don't know what that little machine is over there in that corner cutting, because there's nothing in that corner. It's cutting something. This is a lot better. It's much bigger. It'll look perfect on the shirt. A lot better. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking with this tape I'm putting on here is probably not supposed to go on the corners, and it's making it make that funky sound or whatever it's doing. So it's probably not a good idea for me to have that tape on this mat. I'm gonna just have to buy new mats. So we got the image a lot bigger than what it was. It looks a lot better. I like it a lot because it's bigger. So yeah, much better, especially for that size shirt. If you got a, you know, like an extra large or large even, you want to make sure that you're covering up the shirt. Trim this off. Get this all trimmed off. Move my mat out the way. Yeah, I'm thinking that that machine is acting funny because I'm putting that tape on the corners and it's not liking that. And I definitely don't want to tear up the machine or throw it off balance. Alright, peeps. I think I got it. I can kind of do this one kind of easy because it's just one. Yeah, you don't want to be wasting this material because it can get really expensive. Anita Roberts, hola. Oh yeah, I don't know. I do not. I'm gonna say hola to you and welcome. Welcome, Renita. Glad to have you. Hola, boa. Tarde do Brazil. You're from Brazil. Welcome. Glad to have you. Glad to have you. You know, I don't know no Brazilian language, but I'll do my best to communicate. You know what? YouTube should have a translating button on here. That would be nice, YouTube, if you could look into doing that for us. I don't know why they haven't came up with a translation button yet. That would be nice to have that in the different chats. So many people come from around the world to chat and get to know people, and you know, and we don't all understand each other's language. But I make do. I try to, you know, figure out what I can. Chat just went out all of a sudden. Did your chat go out all of a sudden? Deborah Glad Tiny says, hi, Lady Lily. So right now I'm doing a YouTube shirt for one of the YouTubers who won a way back ago, and I'm so disappointed in myself that I forgot to send her the shirt, but we're getting it to her. So these letters, let me show you guys. Much better. This is so much better. Okay? So I'm going to get this shirt so we can get this pressed on here and get it right. I'm starting to run out of room. This is what happens when, I don't know why it keeps going in and out. This is what happens when I'm working and you get to working on different shirts and stuff. You get closed in your area. And that's what's happening with me right now. But let me get this all together here. My internet keeps dropping on my tablet. Not so much on my phone. I believe it's on the tablet. Are you having trouble with the internet? It up because I'm going to put her name at the bottom. I'm going to put her name like right here. Our TV channel. So we're going to get it pressed on here. I'm going to have to like custom customize her name, so that's gonna take that's a whole nother process in itself. And I usually kind of do that over my phone. So what I'm doing now, I'm just folding it up to go on the press to keep the image in place. This is my way of doing it. I always fold it up so it won't move. So bear with me, please. That way. I have a craft room that my father-in-law, we had made it into, I took my craft room and just made it into a bedroom when he was here, but unfortunately he has passed, and so now I'm going to be changing it back to my craft room. I had moved all my stuff downstairs in the basement, which was a little area for me, but yeah, so now I'm going to be working on changing the bedroom back to a craft room. So let's get this pressed out. Gotta let that go for a minute. Let me see who's in the chat. It's hard working and trying to entertain. But I love it. Again, I thank you guys for coming. I wish I could do a live while I fish, but that's just going to be impossible. So I will be recording though, for sure. I will be recording us on the water. Lily says, when I type in Roberta's name, the first name said type error, but let me drop it. We'll be right back. Okay. I don't know where my scraper is to smooth the letters out on the shirt. I just don't know where it's at. With the glitter, I let it stay on a little bit longer just because it's a process with that glitter. So we're going to put it down one more time and then we'll come back to it. Then we'll come back to it. I didn't miss anybody in the chat. Guys, make sure you're reaching out to each other, getting to know each other. I wish I could be a moderator right now and drop some links, but as you see, I'm kind of busy. Alrighty. So now we have it in place. It's hot. It's hot, hot, hot. So I'll let that cool a little bit. It's hot. It's real hot. I don't know why I always touch it when it's hot, but I just do. Whew. Very, very. So guys, I have 6 more shirts to make. Unbelievable. 6 more. Look how pretty this turned out, guys. This turned out very, very pretty. Let me cover up the size. Look how pretty. Isn't that nice? Look at that. I like. See how it looks much better, bigger than it was before? I love it. So I'm going to just sit it over here and let it cool a little bit more. I hope she's going to really, really like it. She's going to like that. And it glitters. You know, us girls, we love some glitter. We love to shine. Yes. We do, we do. So, what's next? The next one, now I'm going back to the image of this one here. This is like one of my hardest images to do. So this is the one that I'm going to, what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut and weave, cut and weave. You guys probably won't see the process of me pressing it because it takes such a while for me to weed it. But I will show you the process while we're on the live. But this little baby here, see all the different little detail in there? I have to pick all that stuff out hand by hand. All the little teeny, all this. Yeah, so this is a real tedious. Real. It gets real with that shirt. So I'm gonna get that and putting the material on there. So what I'm thinking, I got 3 different colors of shirts. I got red, I got white, and I got gold. He wants 8. So first, we'll start with red and white. And we'll do a red and black. And then we'll do a white and black. No. Yeah, white shirt with black lettering. And then we'll do a white with black lettering. And then we'll do a black shirt with gold. And then we'll do a yellow shirt with gold. So that way, bear with me guys, I'm just writing this down so I'll know, have a picture of what I'm working with. Welcome to the chat. Who do we have here? We have Frizza. Hello. And we got ZZ. What gorgeous eye color. Thank you. And we have Frizza. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the chat. Please remember to thumbs up and share me out if you can, because I am working at being monetized, so that will be helpful. And welcome. I'm currently making shirts right now, so come in and chit chat with me. I appreciate it. So let me get started with the Juneteenth image. So that's the image I'm working on, is the Juneteenth, which I already know this is like a big image that goes on the shirt. What I'm going to do is pick off this tape that I had on here. Let's get that off that board. My machine is not liking me putting tape on here, but I have to secure it some kind of way. I need to go buy new boards, period. Or order them in. You know how many times I have been to the craft store and have not picked up any boards? Shame on me. So let me see. We're gonna get this cut in white first. So this is a nice size. I can use this size. Maybe cut like an inch off. What did I do with my? Now I really. Where did I put it? So I'm just taking an inch off of this because the board I have right now, it only fits 12 by 12 inches, so it won't hold no longer than that, but they do make longer boards. So if you want to get a longer board to go on your machine, you can. I'm still gonna have to put some tape on here because I don't want it flipping everywhere. This is just how I lay down my Cricut vinyl on my machine. People do it all kinds of ways, but this works for me. So I'm doing the white image first. Hello, Madrid. You're from Madrid? I have some awesome people in here. I got some Brazilians in here. I got Madrid. I am just so excited to have you all in here with me. Thanks so much for coming. How's the weather in your area? Right now, it's a pretty nice day out here in Michigan. I'm in Michigan, guys, if you didn't know. I'm in Michigan. I'm going to try to put this tape to the side this time instead of right on the top. See how that does? Have you or someone you know ever been detained by 12? By 12. I don't know what you're asking me. ZZ, whatever you're saying. Have I ever been detained by 12? What is 12? What is 12, ZZ? I don't understand what you're saying, honey. Are you saying being detained by 12 police? Is that what you're asking? As my hair is starting to fall. Oh, by cops? Have I ever been detained? Not me. No. If I've been detained, I haven't been detained by police. I think once, when I was younger, I did. When I was a teenage girl and I got in trouble, but no, I haven't. But I have seen police brutality and injustice by police before, many times. Many times. You know, in the area we grew up in, we saw it all the time. And you know, it was funny. I think now back then, you know, when police brutality was going on when I was younger, or not even just younger, but we didn't have like the cell phones. We didn't have all the different, you know, cameras and social medias and different ways of proving that they were doing, you know, some police officers were doing police brutality, and some of them have been accused of even killing people. And basically, you know, it was our word against theirs. And this has been going on for a long time. But me personally, I have never been like detained against my will by police. Yeah, but I know, yeah, I know the story about police. That presence in the African American communities, their presence are always there. You know, basically they were like, if we're out, we used to be outside, they're riding up and down our streets. You know, it's just letting us know we're here. You know, it's always, they're always in our communities. Where I live at now, it's not so bad, but in the inner city, the police presence is like every other corner you turn around, every couple of corners, you're gonna see them. They just like circle around the neighborhood all day. But other than that, I have not been detained. Lily's back. Welcome back, Lily. A customer called in a panic. I'm blinging things out for her wedding. Oh gosh, you're doing a wedding, Lily? You do Swarovski. And I had to come to her rescue. I'll have to see some of your work. Is some of your work on your YouTube channel, Lily? I remember one time I was in where was I at? I was in Miami. And I was getting ready to go on a cruise, right? And, you know, I love to shop. Like shopping is like my biggest thing to do. I love to shop. And they don't have to be real expensive. I don't care, it can be cheap, whatever. But anyway, so we were standing in this nice hotel, you know, but you know the neighborhoods in Miami ain't always so nice, right? So it's like basically, you know, you don't know, like it was a liquor store, then it was a little shopping center. And this place sold nothing but blue jeans. And so I went in there because all their blue jeans was like blinged out. I was like, oh, I gotta get me a pair of these. Ooh, these are so cute. So mind you, they didn't have the prices on the jeans, but I didn't care. I was just like, I don't care that they ain't got the prices. I'll just ask how much they are when I get up there. But they had the Swarovski crystals all over them, right? And so I had the jeans in my hand. I had like about 4 pairs of jeans, right? So I get the jeans up there, and I was like, man, they ain't got no cute shirts in here. So I get the jeans up there, and I asked the lady, okay, how much is it? You know, and she gets to read it up, and she goes, well, at that time, I had 3 pairs of jeans, and she rung up 1 pair. And I said, how much are those? And she goes, $600. And I go, what? Oh, really? They're $600? You know what? I seen these pants down the street. I seen these pants down the street, and they were a lot cheaper. So I think what I'm gonna do, because you're selling them for $600, I just seen them for $350 down the street. And she was like, man, well, we can't do that for, you know, I can't sell you these jeans for $600 or what. I said, well, that's fine, because I'll go down there and get them for $350. So I left out of the store, and I was like, what in the hell kind of pants? And my husband was with me, and he was cracking up. He said, that's what you get. You're always picking up stuff, ready to buy it. Those jeans were $600 a piece. So I definitely was in the wrong place. But why would you have like this high-end boutique? And it was right next door to like a liquor store. You know what I'm saying? It was just the area it was in. It was not that kind of area for the jeans to be that much. But they had Swarovski crystals on them, and they were so pretty. They were definitely different, but they wanted $600. So I played it off like, I seen them cheaper down the street at the other boutique. They were only like $350. I'm not gonna pay you $600 here and they're $350 down the street. She was like, ma'am, I can't do it. So yeah, that's what I ended up doing. Who do we have in the chat? X2 Gamer Play. Hello, hello, and welcome. Please remember to thumbs up the chat and share me out. I am trying to reach my 4K, so I will thank you if you guys can help me do that. Lady Lily says, yes, ma'am. Fariza says, so do Brazil. And then X2 Gamer Play, it says he's from Miami. You're from Miami, so you probably know that store I'm talking about with them jeans for $600. And then Lady Lily, I did her wine glasses and wedding conferences. Yes. So Lily, those, you know what? I know that's time consuming too. That really is. That's time consuming. And I'll have to definitely look at your YouTube and see some of your work. I had actually did my daughter's. No, I didn't do hers. I did. When did we do those shoes? Oh, one of my friends was having I think it was her 40th birthday party, and I had to bling out. All of us had to literally bling out our own shoes. So I know that costs a lot of time and a lot of patience. That's something I would not want to do. So kudos to you. It takes a lot of work and a good eye coordination and everything to do that. XGamer2 Play, you can be my friend on YouTube. XGamer, we can't use the words here, friend, return the love, those kind of words in the chat because they consider it as spamming. But I will visit. I will come over and visit. I will. And I thank you for coming, X-Gamer. I got a grandson that wants to be a YouTube. Well, he says he has one. I haven't seen it yet, but he wants to do that on YouTube. Lady Lily says, Swarovski says, we should do a collaboration with our crafts. Yes, that would be awesome. I would love that. Let me put you, I'm writing you down. Let me get my YouTube book. This is my YouTube planner. See, I got a YouTube planner. Shay World does YouTube planner. She did my YouTube planner, so I always have this. And I write little notes in here. So I'm gonna write it down, Lily. Yes, I have a planner for everything. Got a planner for my crafts, my T-shirts and all that stuff. So I am writing it down right now. Yeah, we can talk about that too. Yes, ma'am. ZZ asks, do cops treat black people more fairly nowadays than, let's say, 15 years ago? You know what? I will say this. Not all cops are bad, okay? But for the ones that are bad, we have a big community of bad cops. And they still treat us bad. The bad ones do. Yeah, they do. Deborah's Clad Things host, what you know about that 305? What is 305, Deborah Glad Things? Welcome to Becoming You today. How are you? Watch my defund police video. So you know what, guys? This is what I want to know. Yes, we have a lot of bad police, but my thing is this: we have good police also. I think the system needs to be fixed in a way to where, like, if it was, you know, regardless any way we put it, we're always going to have bad people. As a nurse, I even see bad nurses. I see bad doctors that I would never want to be, you know, my doctor or nurse. So we have these police officers that's killing people and that's doing bad things to people. My concern, if we defund the police, what do we have set up to protect us? You know, or keep order, far as for crime, because crime happens. Just like it's bad police, it's bad people, and I'm not speaking up on behalf of the police. I'm just being reasonable. What is the thing that we're going to put in place for these kind of things? We have to think about that. We can't just say defund the police without having, you know, some kind of order. I mean, I think that they need to look at the system of the police department from the top to the bottom and even beyond. I think the police system needs to be reorganized totally. I think that they need to put other people in place. Like if they're over a certain community of people, I think that they should have that person representing that community, because people don't understand how people's lives are and how they just, you know, socialize. And I mean, because all of us are from different races, we all socialize differently. Where, you know, in another area of this, let's say on the southeast side of where I live, we can have, let's say, white people. And then on my side, it can be black people. We socialize totally different. Really, we communicate totally different. I mean, so when you come into these communities or when you interact with one of us, it's different. It's going to be different. And I think a lot of the stuff that happens is out of fear. These police officers become fearful. They fear for their lives. Why in the heck would you become a police if you fear for your life? Because, I mean, you got to know that, you know, you're putting your lives on the line as a police officer, but I don't think every black person you come in contact with, you got to be fearful. I mean, we're doctors, we're scientists, we're just as smart as the next race. So it's like, why be so fearful? If you're so fearful, you should not be in that position. You know, if you're so afraid, you know, every time you talk with a black person, I thought somebody was walking up to my house. Every time you talk with a black person or you interact with a black person, you think that you're going to get killed? No, now it's the other way around. We fear for our lives. Every time, and it's always been that way. We always have been fearful of the police because based on the experiences how we have been treated by the police. And it has been happening for years. For years, it has not really changed. I think what's changing now is that we have the evidence. We have, the evidence of this happening in our community and to our people, and they're still not being charged. And I think that's what the big thing. At first, it used to be, well, it was no evidence. Now you got evidence, and now it's still like a slap in the face. So, let's see here. Did I answer your question, ZZ? Deborah Glad Things, host, what you know about the 305? I don't Oh no. Well, let me tell you, Deborah, how I came in Miami. I was going on a cruise. So usually when I go, we get ready to go out of town. We'll stay like a day or two. And Miami is something different. I loved it. Yeah, I mean, they could party. They can have Miami because I could live there every day. I have to come into Miami, get on out of Miami. You meet all kinds of people. When I was in Miami, it felt like I was in a whole different country. Because you got people all from all walks of life. But it was beautiful. The people were welcoming. I ran into some strange people. Yeah, but other than that, I did learn this. When you're in Miami and you're visiting, if they start asking you, you want to party, you want to party, you want to party, you better say no, because they parties, they can be a private party. You might be the only one at the party. I learned a lot about that 305, Miss Deborah. But overall, I loved it. Lily says, I've only been a YouTuber for maybe about 4 months, but I'm doing well. I've been getting a lot of support from other CCs, so that's a blessing. Yes, just keep at it. Lily, what I did, I had went on a little break, okay? I don't know, I took a break, because I be having so much going on, so I was like, I gotta just kind of lay back for a minute. It wasn't on purpose, so I literally, let me tell y'all, I got 4 months. I got 3 months to get monetized. Yeah, so I've been on YouTube ever since October. I was getting serious. I got serious about it for a minute, and then I took a little break. I've been down for probably about a month. But before the month, I wasn't really coming on live a lot like I used to, or anything. So lately, all my girlfriends and all my YouTuber supporters and everybody, they're all monetizing. And I'm not. So I'm ready. I'm ready to be monetized. So y'all gonna see a lot more of me. I'm gonna be popping on. I'm gonna be visiting your channels. I'm gonna be putting in the work. So yes. So let's see, who else is this? Becoming You today. Hello, welcome Becoming You. Welcome to the chat. How are you doing? So Becoming You today says, I believe defunding the police is a trick to keep us distracted from who we really should defund. Exactly. I don't know what's the agenda that's going on right now, even though, now don't get me wrong, because them killing us is real, but it's like they got another agenda going on, okay? Because, yeah. It's something else going on. I think it's a little bit deeper. That's just me. And I think a lot of other people feel the same way. But I do not think that we need to defund the police, because we don't have any systems in place to protect our freedoms. We still need to be protected as citizens. And I don't care where you go, you have to have some kind of order in place. A law of the land, and I'm not saying to where you feel like you're in prison, but just think about it. If it was a free for all, it'd be worse than what it is now. So I don't think, and that's just me. Maybe I haven't looked into, what ideas have been brought up if we do defund the police, but we have to think about our safety. Like I said, we have a lot of police officers that's, let me turn this way. I feel like I'm sitting sideways. We have a lot of police officers that are bad, but we also have a lot of police officers that are good. So we just got to get some systems in place and do a lot of critical thinking to see what can we come up with to get this system working correctly. Guys, excuse my phone. I'm recording with my phone. And it would have to be a constant thing. I don't care where you work, what you do for a living. You got to know. You got to have rules and regulations, and somebody has to be enforcing them. when something is wrong, if something goes wrong, you have to enforce those rules. You can't just keep saying, oh, we'll write him up. We'll write him up. Oh, I got a complaint that he beat somebody. We'll write him up. I think that's the problem. When these police officers start to show signs that they're not fit for the job, you tend to have these people, these big people, these supervisors, these top notches, the lieutenants, where they don't do anything. They write them up, suspend them for 3 days. They kill somebody, and what they do, they give them suspension with pay. Do you know if I give somebody the wrong pill and it does harm to somebody, I don't get paid. I can get my license get taken. If I do harm as a nurse to somebody and they end up dead, it's like I'm done. And guess what? Nobody like helps me. So like as doctors and nurses, we have to carry insurance to cover our own butts in case, something happens. That company, that hospital is not going to have my back. So these are the things with the police department. It's a big group of gang. Regardless if they do wrong or right, somebody's still going to cover them. Somebody's still going to look out for them. No, they have to be held responsible. I don't think by defunding them is going to make a difference. That's just going to put more strain on us. So, the people that's out here saying defund them, what is it? Okay, we defund them. And then what? What are we going to do? Who's going to keep law and order? Who's going to really protect us? Yes, we can have our own communities to do it, but what happens when both of those communities cross? Then you get like a tribal territory. So now that's not gonna work. I'm just saying. Okay guys, let me get this set up and I'm coming right back because we're having good conversations in this chat. I like it. So 1 minute. Yeah, that defunding the police is not the answer. What needs to happen, it needs to be things put in place and people held accountable. That's what's going to work. People are not being held accountable. So what happens when that happens? People do what they want to do. They know they're going to get away with it. They didn't get away with it from time after time. They see that this other police got away with killing somebody. Oh, I can kill somebody. And the thing is, to kill somebody and pull that trigger, you better make sure that you really in harm's way. Because I have a cell phone, or because I pull something out my pocket, or not even that. Sometimes you don't even have to do that for black people. We don't have to do nothing and get killed by the police. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. That needs to be handled. You see clearly that this man has took a life, an innocent life, for no reason, just because whatever reason you're afraid, think you're gonna die. I don't know, but to take a life so easily, I don't have it in my heart to do that. I don't have it in my heart to take a life so easily. I just don't. So I'm going to let that cut and keep chit-chatting with you guys. So where were we? Okay, ZZ says, I think police will treat black people better when cops will be integrated in the system, because robocops don't fear for own lives. Deborah, glad tidings. Yes, it is definitely one big melting pot. It is, Deborah. Deborah Glad says, hey, become you today. Lady Lee says, slow and steady is okay because you end up with strong, supportive subscribers, especially when you're positive. Yeah. And Deborah's glad, yes. ZZ, so we must defund human police and invest in A1 development instead. Robots are better cops? Oh no. Robots would be better cops. Because they can have glitches in their systems too. I mean, who runs the robots? The same people that are dirty cops. I mean, it just has to be. It has to be us taking care of us. I mean, RoboCops is not going to be the answer. I don't think so. Because you got to remember, okay, we get RoboCops. Who's programming the RoboCops? Who's running the RoboCops? No, I don't think that would work, easy. That's just my opinion. Lady Lou, my son was radically profiled coming from work because he had dreads riding a bike with a backpack, but it turned out okay. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I mean, we're the only race of people that have to teach our sons, put your hands up, don't talk back. I mean, we have to have these crazy conversations. I seen somebody had made a post saying something about to tell your son or a black person to be quiet and don't move and just stand still or whatever. It's like telling a woman that been raped, you shouldn't have had on that dress. So basically, our skin shouldn't have been black. I mean, people have to understand. They have to think different. I mean, and when I say different, a lot of people lack compassion, lack empathy, and what I have found that some people need to be taught empathy. Some people need to be taught compassion. I think and then, they talk about black on black crime, black on killing each other. You go to any community, it can be white, it can be Chinese, it can be Asian, it can be Italian, it can be black. That's the most people that kill each other. Your own race is the race of people. When you have killings in a society, usually it's in your race. Like blacks kill blacks or white kill white, or it's just usually that way. But with black people, we're tended to be picked on. Oh, blacks kill. What about black on black crime? Well, what about white on white crime? Or what about any other race? That it just all sounds ridiculous. The big picture is, I think, that people have to learn to be sympathetic and have empathy of other people, and everybody don't have that. It's sad, but everybody don't have empathy. Everybody don't have sympathy, because you have to think about how they was raised. Some people were raised to be killers. Some people were raised with guns in their hands instead of the grandmothers at the table praying for you and teaching you a tool, or other than killing somebody. People have been programmed different to live, and unfortunately, with black people, that's been a history for us. The other race has been taught to kill us. So when my grandma told me stories of how I didn't hear too many of the slave stories, because they didn't want to tell us too many of them, I guess. I don't know. But she told me a lot of the good times with her her mother and her father. The good stories, or she took me in the kitchen to show me how to cook a meal. But some people take their kids to learn how to kill. Some people teach their kids hate. Some people have a lot of hate in their heart. So this stuff becomes generational. That's why we still see the reactions that we have in this world today, because it's been taught. It's been embedded. To kill is easy. To go out and kill somebody is easy. And then with us, the black race, a lot of people have been told that we're animals, or that we're hateful, that we're this, that we're that, without even being given a chance to get to know, somebody to get to know us. So it's just so many issues. There's so many issues, and it's so many things. And I don't think defunding the police and bringing robots in is definitely not an answer. Do you want a robot telling you what to do? Or looking over your shoulder? Or no? No. So ZZ, so we must define human police and invest in A1 development instead of instead. So, have you guys, let me tell you guys, it's so funny that ZZ is bringing this issue up because I swear I just watched a movie last night called The Last American Crime. No, it was called, it's on Netflix. It's called No More Crime in America or Last American Crime, and it's almost just what he's talking about. And the system that they were talking about was the A something system. And what it basically, the movie starts off with the police. I'll say a couple of minutes into the movie, it starts off with the police having to turn in their guns, and then this new system takes over. So, and guys, y'all got to start paying attention to the movies they have out here because they're getting people programmed. So when you see these movies, they're really programming people to get ready for what's about to come. So you got to pay, to some of the movies you got to pay a lot of attention to because you will see a lot of things in those movies that's coming to light. But yeah, what ZZ is talking about, the robots and the A1 system or whatever system, I just watched a movie on that last night, which is crazy. I would not want a robot because robots can have glitches. Any system can have glitches. It's unfortunately that the police have big glitches, but I think it just needs to be all reconstructed, not with a robot. I mean, hands up for whoever wants a robot, but not me. I love technology, but I also like interacting with people. I don't think, I mean, shit, they can basically make the robot say it's a black person, and we still be in the same situation. You know what I mean? Or it can be all humans for that matter. The robot might turn on us and all the humans. I mean, you got to think about what you asked for. So Lady Lily says, my son, oh yeah. So that's the thing, Lady Lily. We have to teach our sons and we have to sit them down in a circle and tell them, be careful. Don't walk with your pants up. Don't put your hood on. Don't run. Don't do this. I mean, they could be doing the right thing and still get killed. You know what I think is that black people need to start protecting themselves. They do. We have at some point start to protect ourselves because we don't protect ourselves. I mean, it's for anybody for that matter. When you see a police officer stepping on somebody's neck or just sitting there on a man's neck and have no kind of empathy. No kind of empathy. That's evil. That's evil. That's evil. Because I know that man felt that man take his last breath with his knee on his, let me turn this way just a little bit. I know that man felt that man take his last breath. It's impossible for you not to feel somebody's last breath go out their body, or their if your hands are on them, or if and then he has his whole weight on him, so you know he felt his life go out of his body. You know he felt every breath he was trying to take. And just to be so comfortable, the problem is people like him. The problem is people like him that has no empathy or sympathy or no love for mankind. Robots ain't gonna have love for mankind. Only a mankind can have love for mankind, an animal or something. But I can't see no robots having no empathy and sympathy for mankind. I think we have been made a poster child for some kind of thing that they're pushing. I don't know what it is yet. Maybe it's this A1 thing, these robot things that ZZ is talking about. But I know one thing: defunding the police is not gonna save our culture. I mean our people. What's gonna save it is restructuring the police department, starting from the top. Really, our whole freaking government, United States. Y'all, we can go on and on about this conversation. We can go on and on. Because the whole freaking system, from the top to the bottom, when I say top, oh, y'all, just look at Mr. 45, Mr. 22, 100. You can call it what you want to call it, but just look at our system. It's so messed up right now. All this mess is messed up. And at the rate he talking, we doomed. So if people vote for him, well, the thing about it, people didn't even vote for him, right? He won by the electoral vote or whatever. I'm just like, I have lost faith in the system for a long time. So whether it be robots, police officers, whoever, I just lost faith in our system. It has never really worked good for, for a lot of African Americans. It hasn't. So we've been fighting this battle time after time again. And I think really maybe that's the agenda. They're trying to use us to push their agenda for their robots to have them in place. Because this has always happened. We have been killed, and we've been saying we've been getting killed for a long time before the cameras. Now that it's on camera, nobody wants to do nothing about it. But the people that's not doing nothing about it, who are those people? Those are the peoples that needs to be questioned. Who are those people? Not only that officer, who said that this man can still have a job and get paid? And who wrote that or in any law? We need to start asking, who is these people? And those are the people that need to be removed. ZZ, maybe Black Lives Movement have not supposed to inflate George Floyd case so young generations haven't been raised in a world where black people being discriminated. Oh, black people, we get discriminated daily. That's just a regular for us. I hate to say it, ZZ. Our kids have seen it. I mean, my grandkids have seen it. It's here, it's real. It don't go away for black people. It don't go away. That's a part of our life to be discriminated against. It's a crying shame, but that's the way it is for us. We have to fight that battle every time we go out that door. So regardless if it's a robot that's going to be protecting us, we still going to be in that same situation. We still going to have racist people. We still going to have people that hate black people. So it's like, I mean, yeah, you still got to deal with the same idiots that kill black people. It ain't gonna go. It don't go away. It's a generational curse. It's a generational curse. They've been cursed, and it'll go from their kid to the next kid to the next kid until they start breaking these teachings in their family and teachings around them, the people that they're interacting with. It'll never change. And I'm okay that it never changed. I just don't want racist people like taking care of me or being a police officer. Because if you are that racist and so afraid, really you shouldn't be in no profession, because you're not, your judgment is real biased. It's not right. You couldn't make a good judgment with an honest heart and a clear mind, because you have these beliefs. So, a lot of people think when a black person get killed or stopped by a police that pretty much they deserved it. They should have listened. He didn't put his hands high enough. He didn't, be quiet soon enough. But you take other situations or other people, white people. I'm gonna just say it, white people. I done seen them kick police, all kinds of stuff, and nothing get done to them. They didn't die, but I have seen many African Americans where we're dealing with the police, trying to make stuff happen, be calm, and they still end up getting killed. There's some hateful people in this world, and it's not black people. I hate to say it. It's not. It's not. Because really, we can live in peace. We can really live in peace, and all we like to do is have fun, just like the next people, you know? But it's a big fear for us. It's a big fear for us. And, yeah. We ain't raised to kill people every day. Or just because of the color of their skin. You think I ever heard a story from my ancestors about, you better kill these people because they're killing you, kill them. Even though all the deaths and all the killings that's been going on, coming up, they never told us. You know what they told us? How to work, how to be productive, how to have your own, not to depend on anybody if you can. You know, those are the kind of stories. They wanted us to go to school. They wanted us to become successful, just like any other race. But nowadays, I have to tell my grandson, you cannot trust certain people, or you can't trust anybody, and always be ready. For us to have to tell our sons and our grandsons that, imagine that. I'm talking to you, ZZ. I'm talking to you. Imagine if you would have to tell your son every time he went out that door to be careful. If the police stop you, just cooperate. And even though he's cooperating, he can still be killed. Every time when your son go around the store to the gas station, or or going to ride on his bike, like Lily said, her son went riding on his bike. He got stopped because he got locks, because his hair is like mine. It's insane. And I think it's something bigger going on that we don't know about, and I just truly do. So, okay, let me see. Have a great afternoon, everyone, and stay safe. You too, Deborah. I'm weeding right now. I'm trying to talk, and I was into this craft stuff, and then ZZ got me going and stuff on here, which is fine. I love these kind of conversations. I don't mind talking about it. I do not mind. They don't make me mad. I think the world is just, we got to do something a little different. What we got in here? Hands. Welcome, welcome. Shattered Soul is here. Hello, how are you all? Newbie. I'm doing well. How are you, Shattered Soul? Welcome to the live. I am currently working on doing my shirts that I do. I got an order that I got to fill. So I've been doing this. And ZZ got me talking about Black Lives Matter, some of the issues, and so we were talking about that. But I am so glad to have you. What is your question? You said you hate Muslims and you don't know why. Why do you hate? What's in your heart that you hate? I mean, we're here, we're talking, so it's Hands. Hands Diva. I can't say your whole name. Vahila. Hands Vahila. Why do you hate Muslims? Why? What have Muslims done to you? Were you taught to hate Muslims? Do you have a stigma about Muslims? I just want to know why you hate Muslims. ZZ, the younger generation becomes paranoid seeing injustice towards black. Then in the event of an arrest, they act suspiciously. ZZ, why do you say they act suspiciously? What is suspicious? Because you know what? We, as black people, if you're from another race, we look suspicious from to you anyway. Our whole body languages are totally different from a white person or a Chinese person. So what is suspicious? When you say suspicious, what are you saying looks suspicious? And your suspicion probably has been taught to you. I would like to know what does suspicion look like? What are you saying they act suspicious? Because these are the kind of talks that we need to have to understand each other. I mean, because that's the thing. Something to you looks suspicious, to us is just probably like a normal thing, but you're looking at it. Hold on for just 1 second. You're looking at it. I can't find my little tweezers. Hold on, guys. You're looking at it as being suspicious, but maybe, have you ever thought about maybe that's just that person's way? So Hans Vagla says those people kill other people. Not all Muslims kill other people. You got bad Muslims, just like you got the bad cops. You see how this works? It's not a group of people that makes those people bad, and that's the stigma. That's what we've been taught. The group of people are bad. You know how many different forms of Muslims it is? You know how many different race is in Muslims? I mean, religions are in different practices of religion in Muslims. So you can't say every Muslim is bad, because every Muslims have different beliefs. That's just like you have in a black or in a white. Let's just say Caucasian, and you can't say we can't say every type is bad. You see what I'm saying? Because you got some people that support the cause of the issues that's going on with us, but you still got these bad people. So it's like you have to get to know people. You got to. I had a doctor one time tell me, and he was an Indian doctor, and he told me, he said, to understand a race of people, study their religions. So you can't just, so you will get an understanding of their belief system. You have, all that stuff comes into play. Their belief system, and it's so many different religions. There's so many things you can learn about people. Even though I'm a black person, but the next black person can think totally different from me. They can believe totally different from me. They can be in a whole other religion. They can eat different food. They can come from a whole different demographic than me. So everybody has good people and bad people. So don't hate Muslims until you learn who they are as people. Do not put that whole stigma on a group of people, because that's also where it's just the communication gets messed up. I don't know. I just trying to learn English by chatting with Native Americans. Where are you from, Zizi? Lily, can you please check out email Riri now? Please, you'll see why. Okay, hold on. Okay, so I'm back. Okay, I see. So, okay, let's see. Where are we? Where are we? If I can make this page bigger. I can barely see. So, guys, this is what I'm currently working on now. On that fist, because it takes forever in a day. It takes forever in a day for me to get this peeled out of here. Forever in a day. This one right here I'm doing is really hard because, like I said, it's the it is the fist, and I can't find my tweezers. Out of all this I'm going through, I got to have those tweezers because look how teeny they are. I had got a little bit quicker at doing it because I've been doing it for so long. But this one right here, I said I don't know what made me pick this image, but this is the worst one I could have ever picked. I have never came on my live this early, but I think I like it. We done had a little nice crowd of people. My husband will be getting here soon so we can go fishing. And he can catch some of them ugly catfish. Have y'all all watched my catfish video of him catching the catfish? Them things are nasty. Now I will say, I will admit, when I was younger, I used to eat catfish. I used to eat fish. I don't eat fish at all. I think I will eat, like, if I'm really, really hungry, I'll eat tilapia. I'll eat, let me see what else. I'll eat tilapia. I'll eat whitings. I do like whitings. And ocean perch. Not lake perch, ocean perch. So, yes. Lily, I can't wait to visit your page to see what kind of work you do. Because them crystals is something else. Yeah, the other day I had somebody actually hack into my my Instagram. Well, they didn't hack in it, but they just created another account in my Instagram, which was funny. But all my supporters and stuff, they let me know what was going on. So I was so grateful for that. Did y'all see the detail? Look at that. Ain't that crazy? Let me read the chat again. Women's black. No, I just tried my English. Lady, can you please? Zizi, I'm from Central Asia and I'm kind of Muslim. And it's okay to feel threatened by Islam. No sense in the DNA of all people. It's just manifests itself in every nation in different ways. Lady Lily says, I have to invest in a blue solar device for the celestial crystals on clothing. That's my next thing to get. Yes. Yes, that, you know what? I'm telling you, Lily, if whatever you need to make your business succeed, you want to invest in it. Every dime I get with like off these shirts, I reinvest it back into like I'm gonna get I need a new press. I want another press. I want a bigger press. I'm gonna be working on that. What else I need? Girl, I done bought some of everything. I done bought because I want to do some digital printing. I done bought my printer. I done bought some molds. I done bought the tumbler. I done bought my easel for my paintings because I paint. I ain't been doing that in a while, but I got that going. Yeah, so I want to be able to create different things because I do it anyway. And why not? If you can create and make money off of it and make it out of a business, why not do it? And I enjoy doing it. That's the thing. It's a difference when you don't enjoy doing it. Then it becomes a job. But when you enjoy doing it, it's not a job. That's the good part about it, right? Like you and them crystals, woo, you ain't got to never worry about me trying that. I'll just have to, look, if I want something blinged out, I'm going to have to come your way. I'm going to get over there. I'm going to try to support you too. Definitely. So yeah, this world is too small for hate. People need to just be themselves and learn to live in their own circle of people, or get out with people that want to be around them. And if they don't want to be around them, so be it. You have way more happiness in your life that way. I've been waiting for the cricket. ZZ, I'm about to disconnect from the stream. It was a pleasure to conversate. Yes, thank you, ZZ, for coming in. I appreciate it. It was nice talking to you as well. It really was. Have a good night. So y'all see how tedious this is, Lord Jesus. And I got to do 8 more. No, 7 more. 7 of them. I got the 8 down already. Yes. Lily, do you get that problem? People, like, when they order something and they know you do it and you give them the price, then they be like, oh, that is too much. Do you get that, Lily? I gave away a Swarovski crystal Gucci mask as a prize playing bingo. I bought the mask from my moderator business she has. Oh wow, I have to come over. You know what? I usually give away some of my t-shirts too. I just haven't done it in a while. That's why I had to make that t-shirt, because the last time I done it, I was supposed to get her that t-shirt and I forgot. I somehow forgot all about it, didn't write it down. I didn't do something. Yeah, I'm gonna have all these little bits and pieces on the floor, but I'll get them up when I'm done. I'm gonna try to do a game night. Game nights are fun. The giveaways. And on the game nights, what I want to do is try to help, people grow and get to know each other. Like, maybe I'll do one where I'm dropping links, because usually I'm dropping links right about now. You got to get an Instagram page. If you do all of that, you need an Instagram page to show your work, just to put your pictures on. Because a lot of people reach out to you and put your YouTube channel link in your profile, and they'll reach out to you that way. That'll help you grow, and then plus your business. Oh my God, y'all, look at this. Lily, that's how you be with them crystals, and you be sitting up there. This is like the worst image I could have ever got. The worst. Let's see. And then it's on white. So this is going to take me a minute, y'all. This is what I go through to make shirts. Like, people be talking about, oh, that's too expensive. Well, make your own. I want to tell people to make your own then. Make your own. That's all I can tell you. I'd rather for you say, well, I don't have it right now. Or anything. But don't tell me don't tell me my prices is too expensive, because can you make it? Because if you can make it, you can make it on your own. That's the way I feel. Lady Lily says, I've been sponsored by her company, and a friend of mine that recently shut her channel down because of the drama. She's an author. Really? That's crazy. What kind of drama she have? I'm telling you, I'm not gonna let nobody shut my channel down. I'm just not. As far as because of drama, or because somebody don't like you, because I'm gonna tell you something. We gonna always have somebody that don't like us. You can't let people stunt. You can't let other people stunt your growth. Because some people come in to destruct and cause harm. That's their job. That's their spirit. So you gotta learn how to walk on over people and say excuse me, or just walk on over them and keep it moving. Yeah, I be seeing some of these YouTube channels that I'm just like, is that what the page is all about? Drama? Some people literally get their pages just to have drama, and it's like, ain't nobody got time for that. My temper too bad. I got a bad temper. I'd be like, forget YouTube, I'm coming to your house now. Her books are on Amazon. What is her books called? Oh my God, this is just like, I am not ready for this today. Be picking and about the beef sector out on Monday. You should definitely drop her. You know the name of the book? You can drop that in my link if you want to. See, I support stuff like that. The beef sector. Oh Lord, I already don't eat pork, and it ain't because I'm Muslim, because I'm not Muslim. It's because of the experience I had with pork. I left pork alone. I told my husband, eventually I'm gonna mess around and I'm gonna be a vegetarian. But you have to think about it. Everything we consume, and it's just not good. Everything. It ain't even just about the meat no more. It's about pop, chips, juice, everything. So it's like people be talking about something. I don't eat beef. I don't eat this, but do you still eat this? Do you still eat that? Are you just 100% vegetarian? Some people still, they call themselves vegetarians, but they don't really be vegetarians. All right, sis, welcome. My sis is here, y'all. The Crockett Way is here. If y'all don't have the Crockett Way, please pick her up. She is an awesome person to have. Uh-oh. Sis, I'm working today. That's what I'm doing, filling orders, and this little booger right here is driving me nuts. So yes, Lily, you should, you don't know the name of the book, Lily? This picking is driving me nuts. I ain't in the mood for it right now. Probably because I'm talking. Usually when I'm doing this, I be in my own little world, just chilling. Have my little music playing in the background. Might have my little jazz on or whatever I'm feeling for that day. Might be some rap, might be R&B. I don't know. It depends. The Beef Sector book. Oh, Beefing for Dollars. That's what it's called. Okay. And it's out on Monday. Right now. Is it about YouTube? The YouTube channels beefing for dollars? Or just beefing for dollars? Love you, sis. Thanks so much. You are so welcome. Love you too, honey. Yeah, y'all gotta get the crap away. She just is a sweetie pie and she loves helping people. She got a good heart. So if you don't have her, please pick her up. Sis, right now I'm trying to do this, moderate and pick my stuff out. You know how I get. You know how I can get. I'd be like, oh man. I can't do both at the same time. Lily, you can't use sub. You can't use sub, honey. I'm surprised the thing didn't catch it. Thank you. Thank you, sis. Do y'all see how tedious this is? Just tedious. Yes, it's about how the beef sector started fighting and how it went down. So she wrote a book about the drama on YouTube. Basically. I ain't got the energy for that. I'll be seeing some. You know what? When I see that stuff, I'll be like, I mean, and to each his own. I'm not gonna like down nobody, but because sometimes people like that kind of stuff, drama and stuff. Even I like to see drama sometimes, but every time I come into your page and it's always negative. That's negative energy, and I choose to keep it moving. So people got to know that kind of energy can affect you too. It can affect you, it'll transform onto you, and you don't need it. You do not need that. It's just a shame that everybody's out here trying to make do what they do best and trying to make a living. But everybody gonna be different. Ain't nobody on the thing about it, everybody's not on the same level as each and every one of us. People have their own agendas. People have, like I said, their own personalities. Everybody can't just have a good heart. That goes back to me saying, those kind of people are in all the cultures. Some have to be taught how to be sympathetic, have empathy, just those basic skills, those basic things that we should have as humans, because they've been taught different. Sometimes it's because of the experience they didn't have in their life, where it affects them. And no matter how good you treat somebody, they can still treat you like dirt. And have a smile on their face while doing it. And she said, Lily says, yes, ma'am. And she's going to keep writing as they keep it up. It's what she do for a living because she's an author. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Let her. I don't blame her. If she can make is she an author? She can make a living at it. Why not? Why not? I'm not mad at her. People want to act crazy, let them act crazy. They want to keep the beef, let them keep the beef. She making money off of it, so she good. She like, okay, since people want to act stupid, I'm going to make this work for me. And I can't blame her. I mean, if I was an author, I'd write about it too. Is feeding her kids. You dang on right. Where is she out of? Is she out of down south? Where is she out of Atlanta? I know there's a lot of authors in Atlanta. Will this be her first book that she's bringing out? Y'all want to see how far I done got on this now? Whew. And I'm still not done. There's still a lot of more details still needs to be done. Just crazy. One thing about me when I do the T-shirts and when I'm doing my work, I take pride in it. I just want people to know that I just don't do it for the dollar. I do it because if I wasn't getting paid for it, I'd be doing it anyway. So why not get paid for something you love? Just like you said, Lily, she an author. Why not make a living at, people drama or whatever it may be? I love to do it. And when you have a love for something, the quality shows. And people know your work. People know your work. They know that they're not gonna get some junk when they order it from me. They know that I put my heart and soul in it. They know that. I'm just not gonna send you anything to put $1 in my pocket because I'm not hurting for money, but I do want to make a living off of it at some time. Maybe when I retire. This will be my thing I do. Heck, and if it take off enough, why not? Why not? I just take pride in what I do, though. It's not just about the dollar for me. Ingreja. Hello, welcome to the chat. Welcome. Hello, Ingreja. Hello and welcome to the chat. How are you? Welcome. Come on in. Please remember to thumbs up the chat and share me out, guys, because I am currently trying to work at my 4K. I'm trying to get monetized, so it'll be great if you guys can share me out. And please thumbs up the chat. Lily says she was careful what she was writing in the first beef sector book, but now that they attack her for it, the second part is nothing holding back. I look like I'm gonna have to get this book. This must be a good book. So this one is her second book coming out, Lily. Yeah, she wrote about 7 to 8 books, I think, before the beefing book, even books on autism, because her youngest son is autistic. So she's an established author. Okay. What is her name? Maybe I haven't heard of her and haven't read. She's from Philly. She sounds like she's established. I'm gonna have to check her out. Let me come over here for a minute. Okay, so is it Ingraja? We cannot use words as let's grow in the chat. You're more than welcome to get to know one another. I am not dropping links right now because I'm doing my shirts, but you're more than welcome to reach out to somebody. I have my moderators. Well, one of them is here, but she's probably doing something, but yeah, and I came on early. I usually don't come on this early. So they're probably, I don't know, my moderators aren't here, but we're going to enjoy each other anyway. But please feel free. Thank you. So, yeah. So right now, if you want to reach out to somebody, you're more free to reach out to them. But we can't spam the chat with grow or return love or let's grow or let's connect. You can drop a heart if you would like to, so people can connect to you. If you want to connect to somebody, just drop a double heart. Do it that way. Or when you have connected to somebody, you can put their name down and then put a heart. You know, YouTube is changing with the spamming thing so much. It's like you can't even keep up no more. I said I got to go back and like update on who on some of the new rules and the spamming and all that stuff because they changed so much. Yes, and I can't say your name, Igraja. So yeah, yep, you're more than welcome to reach out to each other. And please make sure to like the thumbs up the live. What I'm gonna be doing though, guys, let's see, I gotta get my days right. I am going to be doing another game night probably, and it will include with people growing. I can say grow, Igraja. I can say it, but you can't write it. Yes, they changed because we used to be able to click on the avatar, but not no more. I know we can't. We can't, Lily. We can't do that no more. They even took that away from us. We can't click on that. But what my moderators could do is drop people links. Where are you from? I am from Michigan. I'm from Michigan. And where are you from? Where are you from? I am from the United States in Michigan. Okay, y'all, I think. No, this one I thought I was ready. I ain't ready. Brazil. Wonderful. Brazil. I done had a couple of people in here from Brazil today. I appreciate the love. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the chat. Rinsdag TV, hello, hello. Tam Sack host. What is Tam Sack? Tam Sack, Rinsdags. Messages here. I don't know. Thumbs up. Tamzak host. That's what it means. Thumbs up. Tamzak means thumbs up. You gonna teach me how in here. Why, guys, can y'all tell me this? Why? So like certain ones like in Ingrija is showing show or hide. Why is it showing show or hide? I never had that happen. Oh, is that it? I've been timed out somebody on an accident. Look. Well, he'll be back in. It says John Wick. I don't know how I timed him out. The Crackaway says it does that because YouTube has some sort of glitch. It does that even when people don't say anything wrong. It's weird. I just allow appropriate comments and hide inappropriate comments. Okay. Yes, he was. And it said by me. I didn't even hit on his name. I didn't even see John Wick. Actually, it was, who name was it that I hit on? It was like somebody way, way up. Lily, I do too. My husband said last night, he told me, he said, you know what your problem is? You can't sit still for nothing in the world. You've got to be doing something with your hands. You've got to be doing something. And it's true. I do. I have to be doing something all the time. That's what relaxes me. creating relaxes me. Doing things with my hand, creating things, making things. Anything I can make or do, like that's constructive, I love it. So guys, I got it all done, I think. Let me make sure because it's little pieces that that can be easily missed. So I think I gotta look over all of them to make sure. Nope. Just when I thought I was done. See, this is what I'm saying. There'll be a little piece that's still there. It's hard to get out. This is what I go through to weed out the little details. So like, it's not digitalized. I don't, like some people that make shirts, they do it by printing or with their printer. I don't, that ain't how I do mine. But I have invested in a printer because some things need to be done on a printer, like pictures or whatever. And I want to be able to make whatever and give a variety of shirts for people if I'm going to be doing this for a while. So I think my eyes is getting tired on these picking with these things. I already got bad eyes as it is. But look how little. See the little detail? Little detail. It's just crazy. Alright, so I'm going to take a break from that for a minute. Let's see who in the chat. Says hi to the Crockett Way. Crockett Way says, I hope I'm saying your name right. Igreja. How are you? And he says, I'm fine, thank you. Lady Lily says, me too, I'm good with my hands and planting things. I used to sew. Yep, I sew too. I sew. I got a machine. Yes, you gotta get a Cricut. If you like to do anything with your hands, you got to get a Cricut. If you're crafty, if you can create anything, the Cricut do a lot. I just bought this. They have this cut tool that cut acrylic and it cuts wood. I always look like I got makeup on my face. That's because I've been kissed by the sun, y'all. I'm dark and shiny now. I do have on my eyeshadow. Let's see. Yeah, the Cricut is like, I love that little machine. I just bought a cut blade that cut acrylic and wood, and what I want to do is earrings. I want to make earrings. Yes. Rendax TV, shout out. I am so glad that you guys have took the time to come in and chill with me today. I've been on here for like how many hours? I've been on here a good time. I have. And I'm so grateful that you guys took the time to come and kick it with me. I'm going to get this pressed on. I know what I have done. I just sat down and got lazy. Let me get up from here for a minute, for a moment. That husband of mine gonna come through this door all hyper talking about, babe, you ready? Because he told me, y'all, look, he told me, he called me at about, he called me at about, my back up. I don't know where the heck that back went. He called me at about, I want to say, 10:30, saying, we gonna go fish today, babe. Is we going fishing today? I said, yeah. He said, okay, you better be ready now. When I get there, you better be ready. And that means I better be ready when he get here, because he gonna come through, he gonna come through this door like a whirlwind. When fishing involved, he be ready. He can have that fish, his fishing poles, my fishing poles, the boat, on the truck in no time, and we be gone. He can do it all within. I say, oh, there's that back. He could do that within 30 minutes of when he getting home. And then me, I still be trying to find my fishing shoes and all that. So he is real funny. I am too. I really enjoyed you, Lily. You done kept me company the whole time, and I appreciate it. I really do. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. I know, Riz. Can you believe it? The Crackaway. I'm done running you, sis. The first batch of them. Now I got to get over to Ren's. Who else did I do? I finished up Trika's. I did. Let me get my list out. Let me get my list out. Y'all remember to get over to Shea World if y'all want a planner. Shea makes these. Ain't this cute? She made this for me. Yep. She sells them. They're good to have if you're a YouTuber. You definitely want to get one. Pick them up. Pick them up. Let me see. I got my list. I ain't forgot. All right. Renz, you are being... I'm going to start you today. Nico, I already started her. Hers has been running for like... Nico had some long videos. So hers is still running. But Renz, I'm starting you today. I think I'm going to start you when I go out the door, Renz. And then... Crackaway, you're done. I did Miss B-Town Hester, Trika Living. I got a couple more to do. I got a whole bunch to do. I got Shay, Victoriously Shay. I got Darnell, for sure, Darnell Griffin. She's been running me. And then I got the Natural Way, Echo, Okadi. So I got a couple of people. Yes, honey, I ain't forgot you. We gotta help each other out. So guys, if you want to pick up a playlist partner, please feel free to connect with any one of these awesome ladies. You got the Crackaway in here. You have Ren Dags TV is in here. Ren, is it okay if I make you a moderator? Make Ren's moderator. And Lily. I don't think I got you guys know. I would like to make you two a moderator. Ren's Dags TV and Lily. Oh, you want yours? Okay, I'm gonna put you down here, Lily, to be Ran. Y'all, these books and stuff come in handy. I'm telling y'all, if y'all don't have planners, y'all better get planners. This is how I got through school. And planners keep you structured. And Lady Lily. And Grija is saying hi to you, and I think he wants to connect to you, Lily, so you can reach out to him if you want to connect. But we have some awesome ladies and gentlemen in here, so y'all please reach out to each other, get to know each other. Wanna be angels? Hello, 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 hello. I'm from Familia de Strata. Hello, hello. This glitch is horrible. Lily and Renz, did you guys mind if I make you a moderator? You guys haven't answered that question yet. So I gotta see this out. Okay, Ingrid. Look, I just stuck my whole arm. Thanks for coming, Ingresia. I appreciate it. Uh-oh, here he comes. He finna be ready to go fishing, y'all. Now, if I stage left real fast, that's because he gonna come in here like, okay, let's go. He probably out there putting the boat on the truck right now. He come in ready. Thank you, Rensdags. I appreciate it. Lily, I know you know my stick. I'm too busy. I do mine for other persons already, but when I'm here and you need me, I'll be more than happy to. Okay. That's all, and that's all I ask. That's all I ask, honey. When you pop in just to help me out. I don't ask my moderators too much for nothing. Just to, you know, like if y'all see something that I don't, to get it. Hello, Familiar Destrators in the house, guys. If you want to get your channel and reach out to grow, please pick up Familiar Destrada. Hello, brother. Welcome to the chat. Welcome, welcome. Familiar will help you grow, and you guys will, he will help you complete your goal. Okay, thank you. I don't understand why I have to keep hitting all these buttons. It's just crazy. Oh, I get it. I get it, Lady Lily. And I get that too, because we all got our things going on with our channels and stuff, so it's kind of, sometimes it's impossible. I don't ask much from my moderators, really, I don't. I just ask you if you're in here, you know, to help me keep order. Share me out sometime if you want to do that, but I do not ask much. I do have a code, though, if I like a man down code for my moderators. I haven't had to use it yet. I wonder, do anybody know my code? I ain't had to use it, but I better keep up with the code myself. I ain't had to use it. Uh-oh. He coming. You ready, babe? Hmm? My husband's here. He's ready. Let me see. Operation. Let's put it over here. I'm on live, G.
I'm watching it.
I'm on live right now.
I was watching it again.
Oh, you was? Hold on, y'all. I'm looking for a boot. Open it right there. It's gonna be in his thing. Okay, I can't find it, but anywho, Lady Lily says, just got connected with you. Ren's dad connected with you, Lady Lily, so please reach out, get connected with her. And then, Familiar Destrata says, Langy, a oil trade, I don't know what that means. Lily says, okay, enjoy you, time with hubby, yes. Thanks, and I'll do the same. Lady Lily, hello. So, guys, I am getting ready to go, and I just want to thank each and every one of you for coming. I'm getting ready to go fishing, so you guys be looking out for the footage for me and my husband going fishing. I told him I will be. Oh, did you really just move the camera? That's the camera.
Don't get out. Oh, this camera.
That's
I want to knock. Come on, Dobie.
He just moved the camera, but that's okay. He's letting off the dog.
Let's go, bud.
But I just wanted to say thank you all for coming, and hope you can come again. I thank you for the new moderators, Lily and Rendaz, for joining on. And I thank you all, and you guys have a blessed night, blessed day. And to the ladies, y'all stay sweet. To the men, y'all stay smooth. And thanks again for watching Redoes That. Thank you, thank you.